Hey guys, Tate here and welcome to another Call of Duty Ghosts video for you today. This one is about the special editions of the game, which are normally called the Hardened and Prestige editions of the game. In previous games we've had the Hardened and Prestige edition. In, I think, Modern Warfare 3 they didn't have the Prestige edition, it was just the Hardened edition, or the equivalent to that anyway. But it looks like we've had some indirect confirmation that the Hardened and Prestige editions of the game will be being sold this year for Call of Duty Ghosts, as well as the Standard edition as well. So all of this information has come around by Monster, the energy drink company, who have obviously come into some deal with Call of Duty where they are like the official energy drink provider or something like that, and basically they have been given the chance to give away some copies of the game for free, and they've revealed this contest where you can win the standard edition of the game as well as the Hardened and Prestige editions of the game. Now this is the first that we've heard of any special editions, although we could have guessed that the Hardened and Prestige edition would be coming to Call of Duty Ghosts because they normally do things like that. But this is the first kind of official, indirect, unofficial confirmation, but it is pretty official being as it's coming from Monster Gaming, if that makes any sense at all. As for what could be included in these special editions of the game, as well as the price and how you can get your hands on them, I'm going to be going over some of those details in the next minute or so. So the contents of both of these special editions of the game is of course still unknown. They haven't confirmed anything as of yet, but what we can take from Black Ops 2 for example is that the Hardened edition of the game they got some special exclusive stuff like titles, and they also got the Nuketown 2025 bonus map as well as the Nuketown Zombies map as well. Other than that, they basically just got a handbook about Call of Duty, and that was pretty much it. As for the Prestige edition of the game, they got all of that included, as well as a quad rotor drone, which could actually fly around yourself. And they called that the Care Package edition rather than the Prestige edition, but essentially it's the same thing. So the price of these things, of course, they will vary between regions and how easy they are to get hold of and things, but here in the UK, the Prestige edition normally costs around £100, and the Hardened edition of the game is normally around £60 to £70, so that's probably around $80 for the Hardened and maybe $110 for the Prestige edition of the game. I'm not entirely certain on the costs of those in different regions, but you have to check them when they release the official details of it. And as for getting your hands on these special editions of the game, if you have already pre-ordered, you can normally upgrade your pre-order for an extra $20 or $40 depending what edition you want. If you just go into your game shop that you ordered the game from, they will normally just upgrade it for you for the extra $20, $40, whatever. Also, if you haven't pre-ordered it yet, you can order it straight off as the Hardened or Prestige edition of the game, which is really easy to do also. Now, we did get a leak a few months back about some information on a questionnaire that Call of Duty did about future possible Prestige and Hardened edition of the games and what people would want included in them. And in that questionnaire they suggested some things and asked the people to rate whether they would like it or not in it. So this is possibly what could be in the Call of Duty Ghosts Hardened and Prestige edition of the game. It's definitely not certain, there probably won't be, but this is some official stuff and it's probably the closest we're going to get to something that could be in the game. So they asked people if they would like a character statuette, an operational desktop sentry gun replica which can actually use yourself somehow, collectible sets featuring the characters, the vehicles and some scenery within the game. They also would be offering some custard branded headsets, audio bars and wireless routers. What do you guys think of all that? Do you reckon it's worth the extra $40 to upgrade your pre-order, or do you think it's probably just not worth it? I think it's either you got to get the standard edition or you got to go full out and get the Prestige edition. I don't really think the Hardened edition is really worth the extra $20, but what do you guys think? Put your comments in the comment section down below. Leave this video a quick like if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you've checked out all my previous videos going over some of the multiplayer details in the last one. Thank you very much for watching guys, and I'll see you all in a bit. Ciao.